Hey, what's going on, everybody? Tuddle here, and you can follow my channel, youtube.com/Tuddle. And I've been telling you guys I'm wanting to do a lot of new things and try new things when it comes to my channel. And I told anybody that I wanted to be a part of my channel and come on, and if they had interesting stories, I would interview you. I didn't care who you are. And if you want to be on my channel, you can email me Tuddle@gmail.com. That's Tuddle with two D's, Tuddle. And that's Tuddle@gmail.com. And we'll set something up. All you need is a Skype channel so we can connect and I can record it and then upload it at a later date. But one of my first guests I'm having on is a guy that reached out to me and said he had a book out. It's a children's book. His name is James Baker, and I've got him on the line with me right now. What's up, James? How are you?
Hey, Tuddle, I'm doing great. Thanks for having me on. I really appreciate it.
Oh, no problem, man. So where are you located at? Like, where do you call home?
I'm in Claremont, Central Florida.
Oh, Claremont. I used to live in Winter Garden, so it's not
That's
too
right
far.
yeah, that's right around the corner, man. Yeah, that's not too far at all.
Yeah, that place has grown up a lot. It used to be nothing, and it just seems like they keep building more and more houses there every day.
Oh, it's incredible. They're building, like, the last time I heard, like, right because behind my house is all orange groves, and I guess they're knocking them down and putting in like $1 billion Olympic training facility. Like, everything's just growing so much. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
So tell me a little bit about your book and how you got involved in it. It's a children's book, if I'm correct, right?
Yeah, I went to college for hospitality management, and my whole plan was to go work in hotels and, move down here into like the Mecca vacation world. But I finished college, went back home, and then I started working at a camp, and nobody wanted to work with the kindergartners, the smaller kids, so I'm like, all right, I'll do it. So after that year, I went back to school for early childhood, and I've been doing pre-K. I've been doing special needs pre-K and kindergarten, so it's been pretty much my life for the past 15 years down here.
Yeah. So what made you want to do a children's book?
Well, I mean, for the fact that I was doing pre-kindergarten for so long, and some of the books that I read to the kids were just god awful. They're horrible. Like there was just, colorful pictures and stuff, and that keeps the little kids' attention. So I said to myself back then, I'm gonna write a kids book and it's gonna be better than these. So that was my objective at the time.
Yeah, what's the name of the book if people want to find it?
My first one is called Pizza Panda. I got a little picture right there.
Yeah.
It goes over because I'm a teacher and I've been reading it to the kindergarten, first grade. It's gone over really well. It's just it's a fun little story about a panda that gives up bamboo for pizza. So.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. And if people want to get it, how can they find it?
It is on Amazon. Just type in Pizza Panda, and there's two of them will come up. It's the first one, and then the second one's geared more to younger kids. It's called Pizza Panda Makes Good Choices, like stuff that we talk about in the classroom for little kids. Like sitting down the right way. Just stuff parents will understand. They'll know.
And how have the sales been? I mean, have you been getting a little bit of traction? Have people been interested?
The majority of my sales have been all through me. Like I do a lot of literacy nights at elementary schools, and that's in childcare centers too. Going to reading to the classes. That's where most of the income's coming from. So.
Yeah. Now, one of the things that we had talked about, and I'm dealing with this too. I was a heavy drinker, like big time.
Me too, man. Me too. 100%.
I was way out of control, and I had one of those nights that was like a wake up call where I completely blacked out, had no idea what happened to me, made a real ass of myself with the family that I was staying with. Colton, a lot of people know Colton from the Bubba Love Sponge show. I was staying at his house, and I really embarrassed myself because his parents were nice enough to let me stay there. And what you were telling me is that you're a recovering alcoholic as well too. You stopped drinking, is that correct?
Yeah, it was like you said, it was a wake up call. I mean, I knew I had a problem, but I was a very functioning alcoholic. I'd get up, go to work, come home 3 o'clock when I picked up my son from school. Once I got home, boom, off to the races and my vodka cranberry vodka every night. Then you wake up, you feel like shit, and you do it again, and you keep doing it,
Yeah,
But
what was the key for you to stop? Because the first 2 weeks when I stopped drinking was the most difficult part because it was the physical withdrawals, but everything after that was more mental. When I got bored, I wanted to have a drink, and I just had to keep myself busy so I didn't want to drink. What was your key?
well, how it all started to turn it around was my doctor put me on some mood medicine, and it just counteracted with the alcohol really bad.
Yeah.
And I was blacking out like every night. And then I think like the fifth time it happened, my wife called 911. I remember being on the gurney, and I woke up the next day. Long story short, she says you're going to detox, and so that helped with the withdrawals. Because they were giving me something. And then I went to rehab after that for a month in South Florida, which was gorgeous. And it just changed your perspective on it. Once you can figure out how to do shit and have fun without drinking,
Yeah.
you're good. You know what I
So
mean?
how 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 long have you been off the alcohol for now?
uh, 17 months.
17 months. Wow, you're way ahead of me. I'm just barely at 4 months, but it seems like it's forever. But I feel like so much better. You don't realize what you're doing to yourself at the time while you're drinking and going through it. But since I've been, alcohol free, I can tell a big difference. Lost a lot of weight. Yeah, it's amazing how much weight you put on.
Because
All the
all that calories, man, it's awful.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
it's it's pretty amazing. Like I don't work out, and I've just been watching my diet and stopped drinking, and the weight's been coming off pretty easily. So it's amazing, the difference whenever you do stop drinking.
No, yeah, and I feel 100 times better too. So,
Yeah. So let me talk to you a little bit about this. So you're a teacher, correct?
yeah, yeah. Right now, I'm in the special needs department.
And how is it? I mean, was there something that you made you want to work with special needs? Or, I mean, you could have, done something different teaching other kids. Is there a
Yeah,
reason why you gravitated towards that?
to be honest, I had no intentions of doing it at all. And then my second year at the school that I'm at, it's a brand new school. So the second year the school was open, and I opened the school there. So they asked me, they were down a teacher for, they call it self-contained. That means all the kids, all the grade levels are together. It's K through 5.
Mm.
And they asked me if I wanted to do it. They didn't have anybody else, so I said okay, and been there ever since. And it's great. It's
Well,
really
that's
cool.
amazing, man.
It's
I mean, it's
challenging. It's challenging as hell, but
yeah,
it's really awesome.
it's got to be a little bit more difficult to work with special needs, but it's also got to probably be a lot more rewarding, in my opinion.
Oh no, 100%. And when then you can see when they're learning something, and a lot of them are nonverbal,
Yeah.
and then you see that and then they start speaking and they're understand. It's really cool. I
So
wouldn't do anything else.
So before I let you go, it's been good talking to you. Tell everybody once again about the book, the name, and where people can find it, and any of your social media. If people want to connect with you on social media, let people know what your social media is.
Oh, cool. My website is Peace Love and Pizza. That's PIECE, like a piece, peaceloveandpizza.com. My email, if anyone having childcare centers or a teacher in the school, you can email me. I come and do readings. My email is pizza panda books with an S at gmail.com. And there's Pizza Panda on Facebook and Instagram. Just type in Pizza Panda books.
Well, cool, man. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to talk with me. Like I said, this is something that I wanted to do and, talk to as many people as I can as I'm building my YouTube channel. I think everybody out there has an interesting story. And, like I don't have to talk to famous people. I want to talk to the regular, everyday people that have interesting stories and talk to them. I think that that's something that people would definitely be interested in. And I'm glad that I was able to get you on because it was great talking to you, man. And hopefully we can help you sell some books.
Oh, well, thanks a lot, man. Like I said, I've been a big fan for a long, long time and following you, so I really appreciate it.